Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your October 2021 general reading. We are looking at the first 2 weeks of October from the 1st through the 15th, and this reading is for the water sign of Pisces. Welcome, everyone. As always, I hope you're all doing well wherever you're at. Thanks for taking the time to watch this or any of the videos on my YouTube channel. Your likes, shares, subscribes, donations, feedback. Those of you who reach out for personal readings, all greatly appreciated. Thank you. So this reading is for the water sign of Pisces for the first 2 weeks of October 2021. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Pisces. It's relevant if you're cross-watching for a Piscean. Of course, it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. It's a general reading. So watch all of your signs for any additional insight and perspective they might provide. And if you find that something does resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else, you can click on the description link below, click on the little arrow where you'll see my email address, maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. Feel free to email me directly. I'd be happy to hear from you. I can usually respond within the same day with more information. I do offer a wide variety of readings, and I do readings full time, so I'm pretty diligent about timely scheduling. So contact me if you're interested. I'd be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. Okay, Pisces, let's see what the first 2 weeks of October have in store for you. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. Okay, Pisces, we begin with the Three of Cups, social energy, friends, kindred spirits, positive social connections in your community. We have the King of Cups. There you are, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. For some of you, it might be another water sign that's relevant and you might be having a good time with, but it looks like you're having a pretty good time socially. Next, we have the King of Wands, fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Showing up as a king, but it could be a female, somebody who is significant somehow in this time period. With the Five of Coins, insufficiency and lack. It might be financial insufficiency and lack. On an emotional level, it can represent feeling shut out, abandoned, not good enough, rejected, out in the cold. We have Temperance, balance, neither too much of one thing nor too much of the other. This is a card about staying grounded, staying in the middle, not allowing people, places, or situations pull on your emotions to the point that you leave the place where you know who you are, where you're going, what you're about, all of that. With Judgment, a crossroads, being called to action. And there's usually an air of finality about Judgment. I've seen this card come up a lot for a lot of the signs lately. It's a card that represents a decision needs to be made about a situation or a person, and it will likely be the consequences of your decision, one way or the other, will likely be long-lasting or permanent, so consider carefully. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the first half of October is the Devil, which is obsessive energy. Usually negative obsessive energy. Not always, but usually it's negative obsessive energy, because the Devil represents being obsessive about something to the point that it's become unhealthy, but it's cyclical and it keeps pulling you back in, because the Devil enslaves and entraps through temptation, through this message that says, I need the thing, right? I need the thing, I need the person. So let's take a look here. It looks like the King of Wands with this Five of Pentacles, either this is a person that has you leaving maybe shut out in the cold, although it might be a friend, or perhaps this is a person that's feeling kind of shut out or in need of support for some reason. For some of you, this King of Wands might be a friend of yours that might be in trouble and might be asking you for help. Court cards are tricky to read and almost impossible to read in general readings, because there's so many of you watching. I have no idea who these people might be in terms of players in your life. But let's clarify. Let's clarify the Devil as overall energy. Judgment. Judgment again. The Ten of Swords. Surrendering to a painful ending. The Four of Cups. An offer being made, but somebody being uncertain as to whether or not they want to take it. For some of you, it might be surrendering to the idea that no matter how many times you make a certain offer to somebody, or how many times you make yourself available to somebody, the results are still going to be the same. And it's time to kind of recognize that, because this is all clarifying the devil, the essence of this negative cycle. It might be that this King of Wands, whether it's a male or female or whoever it is in your life, this might be somebody who, is almost always in trouble, or always comes and asks for money or some kind of help or something of that sort. And you try to help them over and over and over again, but it's gotten to the point that, you need to surrender to the fact that you need to let them do whatever it is they need to do, including hitting bottom, in order to gain control over their life and, in fact, over yours, because, balance is needed here. Some major decision is needed to, I think, restore balance in your life in this situation. The fact that the Devil card there represents probably the hold or the connection that you have with this person. I mean, it might be a love romance interest. It might be a best friend. It might be a family member. If it's love and romance, and because the Three of Cups here, they might be part of your social circle somehow, or family. If it's love and romance, this could mean too that no matter how many times you offer yourself to this person, they're always going to ask for more. It's never enough. Clarify the Three of Cups. The Ace of Wands, an exciting new beginning. The Queen of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Lots of fire sign energy here. It looks like celebration or excitement because there is the possibility or opportunity for a new beginning with this person. Probably a person you know, because this is clarifying the Three of Cups, which is your tribe, your social circle, your friends. Clarify the Five of Coins. It might, the Queen of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands here, which typically signifies a couple. It might be that one of the reasons there's this happy social energy is that you have an opportunity, or the opportunity for a new beginning with someone who maybe previously was with someone else. This could be kind of a messy situation, maybe only for a few of you. Clarify the Five of Coins. Why is the Five of Coins with the King of Wands? The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. This might be somebody, this King of Wands might be somebody who has shut themselves out of a group because of their own decisions and actions, meaning that a consequence of their actions, which is maybe just being very self-focused or selfish. The Nine of Pentacles is a very independent card. It's not typically positive, but I feel here like this King of Wands has shut himself or herself outside of a group or something that they belong to. But as a result of their own actions. What an odd reading. I feel like for some of you, it might be a smaller group of you, this feels like a kind of a sticky situation. Like there was two people that were a couple that were part of your group or your social circle in some sense, and they were a couple, and the other person was somebody that you were friends with and maybe had an attachment to for quite some time, or hopes of that, but they were with somebody else, and now that someone else is represented by the King of Wands. Because of their own actions and their own sense of not needing anybody and keeping themselves separate, they have effectively shut them out from that, but their partner is still there, and they might be broken up, and maybe that's why there's now an opportunity for you. How odd. That feels very specific, so it's probably only going to resonate with a few people. Clarify temperance. Let's see if we can get a clearer picture here. The Three of Cups again. The Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the King of Cups, so there's a couple there. The Emperor might be an Aries individual, which is fire, which is also could be the King of Wands. Clarify judgment. The Two of Cups, soulmate, kindred spirit, best friends. The Eight of Cups, leaving, walking away from that which is no longer satisfying. You know, for some of you, there's a number of players here, people here. And because this is general reading, it's not possible. I mean, I don't know what the relationship of these people are in your life, Pisces. It feels like for some of you, there's love and romance in here, but there's more than one person. Like it was somebody else's partner that you were interested in, friends with, but also possibly interested in, but they were with someone else. That someone else, through their own actions and decisions, have kind of over time put themselves on the outside of the group that all of you were a part of, which leaves potentially this other person that you were already friends with and possibly interested in available. And I feel like some of you are maybe hearing about this and feeling maybe more hopeful about that. And maybe this toxic situation that is coming to what looks like a painful end isn't yours intimately, but this other person, but in a way kind of benefits you in a positive way. Now, for others of you, especially for whom this doesn't have anything to do with love and romance, I'm also seeing a direct relationship here between you and another person who's always in need of something, and you're always wanting to come in and help them with that. But it's become like this negative cycle and almost a sense of being dependent on you, which perpetuates their own bad decisions. These other people are probably people that are friends or family members of this person as well. And in that particular instance, it feels like you're going to be making a decision to separate yourself from that, but trying to figure out how to do that because it feels, again, kind of messy, like everybody knows everybody. So kind of working your way through this is going to be a bit on the difficult side. The interesting thing is that for a lot of you, I don't feel like a lot of this energy that seems more challenging is actually directly in your own intimate personal life. For some of you, it is because it may represent letting go of a toxic situation of dependence with somebody else. But for others of you, you're actually watching this play out and come to an end where you're not actually actively involved in it, but it may work out to your benefit. Strange reading. It's might be a little muddled in some ways, but that's what's coming through. Mostly because it feels like everybody knows each other. Like maybe some of you are related and some of you are friends in some way. You belong to a group together or an organization of some kind. So there might be like rumors and kind of gossip mill kind of floating around here too as well. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to end there and ask for any final messages or guidance or advice for Pisces for the first 2 weeks of October. I'm always confident that Spirit guides these, so it's going to resonate with who it needs to resonate for. But this is one of those sort of uncommon ones where I'm not exactly quite sure. I'm seeing, because it feels like there's all these connections between these people. Okay. The Six of Cups, a card of historical connections, friendships, childhood roots of origin, family. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, celebrating, getting what you want, especially for those of you for whom a way is opened that wasn't open before. It's also a card of high social energy as well. And Temperance again, which is about balance and balance being restored. I don't think you're actually being asked to do much of anything here except focus on your own self, your own life, your own tribe, any celebrations you have that are coming up. It doesn't feel like very many of you actually have a specific decision to make or an action to take. Some of you, this might be like a family reunion or a get together with a lot of people, some of whom are related, some are not. And some of this is just drama within that group, but again, that you might just be on the outskirts of, because, final messages and advice don't indicate anything except really enjoying yourself with the people and places you have a connection with and maintaining your own balance. Because for those of you that aren't intimately involved in this, this is going to work itself out. And whatever part that you're meant to play in this, or however this ends up affecting you in the long run, which I feel is more positive than negative. Right now, at least during the first 2 weeks of October, you're not being. Doesn't feel like you're being asked to do anything else except enjoy what's in front of you. A strange reading. Okay, Pisces. Those are your messages for the first 2 weeks of October. I hope they resonate with whoever needs to hear them. Again, if it does, you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe take a deeper look at something, you can click on the description link below, click on that little arrow where you'll see my email address, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. Feel free to email me directly. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the October mid-month readings. Until then, stay safe and well, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.